Now, the concerned people of the Benin Nation, a social, political, economic, and cultural group, have in a press statement addressed the Edo people about alleged atrocities and provocative acts of the Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki. Our senior reporter, Best Orator, reports that the group in the press release demanded that the Edo State Governor should tender an unreserved apology to the Oba of Benin for his sacrilegious disrespect to the Benin throne, withdraw all lawsuits filed by the Enige against the Benin monarch, and return the communal lands allegedly acquired illegally, as well as 3 other demands. The report.
The concerned people of Benin Nation with the slogan Umagbanedo, a social, political, economic and cultural group committed to the development and the well-being of Edo people, during a press briefing, laid bare the many alleged atrocities and provocative acts of the current Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, and his administration against the people of Benin Kingdom. In a statement signed by Professor Ameonhuango, Professor Victor Igbineweka, Dr. Fred Omonuwa, Sir Dr. Jacob Abusoma, Leftist Omobude Aro, and others, the group called for proper repudiation and retribution, saying the afflictions against the Benin people must end. Addressing members of the press at the Nigerian Union of Journalists Center in Benin City, the group stated that Edo State currently is in a state of decrepitude because of alleged dictatorial tendencies of Governor Godwin Obaseki, which is at variance with the principles of good governance. The group also hopes that the current governor of Edo State, rather than bring a blessing to its people, have become a burden as he has taken Edo from a state of developmental stability and growth to one of retrogression and maladministration.
Unfortunately, the current governor of Edo State, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, who happens to be a son of the Benin Nation and who ought to be a blessing, has become a burden, if not a curse, to his own people. It will interest you to know that Godwin Obaseki has taken Edo from a state of developmental stability and growth to one of retrogression, bitterness, and general maladministration.
The group said among the alleged and perceived atrocities and ungodly acts of the Edo State Governor against people include 10 acts allegedly committed between 2016 and 2014, such as the non-inauguration of the 14 members-elect of the Edo State House of Assembly and orchestrating the unconstitutional suspension of 2 members of Edo State House of Assembly, sponsored protests against prominent Benisons for high office, attempted balkanization of the Great Benin Kingdom, demolition of properties of Okauma community, alleged assassination attempts, abandonment and destruction of critical state infrastructure, among others.
Non-inauguration of the 14 members-elect of the Edo State House of Assembly. In analyzing the innumerable sins of Governor Obaseki, the best place to set the sail is perhaps his affront on the very tenets that saw to his emergence as elected governor of Edo State. In his wanton vendetta, he sponsored the protest against the nomination of His Excellency Right Honorable Pius Odubu and Chief Victor Ekato as chairman and commissioner of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, respectively, in 2019. Eventually, Edo lost such a golden opportunity that would have brought huge infrastructural and human capital development to the state. To prove his lack of interest in the welfare of Edo people, the governor sanctioned the demolition of the age-long specialist hospital along Saple Road in favor of a privately owned museum. He also ordered the demolition of an educational resource library along Saple Road, and in its place, a private shopping mall has been erected.
The Benin Nation Social Political Group therefore made 6 key demands in the press briefing from the state governor and gave the governor 7 days ultimatum to carry them out. The demands made by the group include rendering of an unreserved written public apology to the Oba of Benin, His Royal Majesty Obaewa II CFRO, to be published in at least 3 national newspapers, withdrawal of all lawsuits instigated and filed by the Enigi against the Omonobanedo, return of the communal lands allegedly taken, and stop the abominable construction of a museum for the repatriated artifacts, and to stop the abominable construction of a museum for the repatriated Benin artifacts.
The concerned people of Edo Nation CPBN, on behalf of the good people of Edo State, call on Governor Godwin Obaseki to, as a matter of urgency and within 7 days of the publication of this press statement, right the aforestated wrongs in the manner to which withdraw all lawsuits instigated and filed by some Enige against the Oba, stop the abominable, spiteful construction of a museum for the repatriated artifacts of the Benin Kingdom, reallocate land property comprised in the maliciously revoked certificates of occupancy of Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu, Honorable Pius Odubu, Professor Julius Yonwiri, Chief Oseni Elama, and Captain Osa Okumbo.
The press briefing demonstrates, amongst other things, the Benin people's clamor for an end to the current administration. Best orator reporting for BTV News.